that I've never done before. I've seen a few videos on YouTube, so that's about the extent of my knowledge. You know when you've had onions too long in your pantry or your fridge and they look like this? So totally sprouted. Now that I'm gardening, I look at these things a little bit different now, and I think, okay, this is something that wants to grow. What can we do with this? It's certainly not something that I want to throw out or put in the compost. I mean, you could totally compost it, but yeah, let's see what we can do. It's looking like there's quite a few different onion sprouts in here. This is obviously a red onion. The first thing that you want to do is you want to peel away all of these old layers. This one is really soft, like it's literally on the verge of mold. Okay, cool. So here is a perfect example. This is the old root structure. This is what it grew from originally. Now this little guy here, this is a little new root that wants to grow into a new onion. So that's very cool. So what we do is we just continue to peel away any excess skin. Until it's got its fresh baby skin under there. Keeping that little root safe. Oh, there's a couple more that just popped out there. You can see here. Little guys. Awesome. This is another layer I can take away here too. Okay, sweet. So we're just going to take this little guy in the root and I'm just going to pop him in a little glass of water. And I'm going to let him grow a little bit bigger roots, just like you would if you were to propagate a plant. I've done that tons of times and got myself a bunch more houseplants by doing that. So yeah, we'll just do that guy in there, leave him in a sort of a sunny window. Maybe I can put them up here. Perfect. And we'll just continue to do that with the rest of them. Now here, when you're breaking it apart, you can see that it's got these little roots in there. You want to be really careful to keep those. You want to keep those guys. That's what's going to build you your new onion. Okay? Okay, so next up I have a shallot. I love using shallots. The video that I did with Janine when I made her the ramen, shallots are one of the main ingredients in my ramen broth and to make the ramen taste delicious. So yeah, shallots are interesting little onions. there's like a certain way that you're supposed to cut them. You can look it up for yourself. I just chop it like a regular onion, but anyway, we're talking about sprouting them today. So yeah, same kind of idea. You've been in the pantry for too long. I didn't use it up in time and it's got these little sprouts going. So I'm gonna see if I can salvage it. So we're gonna take away the skin again. Ooh, that's spicy. It's making me cry. Shallots are pungent little buggers. Oh, my eyes are just burning doing this. So I'm looking for a little root tissue in here. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I don't even know if I'm going to find that here. This is the old root, so that's no good. Huh. It's got one little guy sticking out there. I don't know if you could barely see it. There's like one little guy right here. Tiniest little root tissue sticking out. Do you know what? I don't want to break off that end, and there's little tiny ones sticking out the side too, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop this guy in water and hope for the best. Bubby, are you shy? How did you find yourself on top of all of this stack of pillows? Don't be shy, Bob. Next up, we have our trusty old regular white onion. Lots of beautiful little sprouts going on here. This guy should be nice and easy. Now I do have some mold here on the top. I'm not actually going to worry about that too much because we're going to peel away all of that and get right to the middle. So if you have this on your onion, don't discard it. Let's see what happens. You guys are going to go along this journey with me. The red onions had that as well, and as you can see, they're perfectly clean and fine now that I've peeled them away. So we're just going to keep going with this onion. Okay. Now that you've got them in your water and you've got the root tissue at the bottom there exposed, those little white root tissues out, you're going to let them soak in this water, let the root tissues grow, and then you're going to, once it's warm enough for us anyway here in Canada, you're going to plant them in some dirt in your garden, and then you're going to have some new onions. Very exciting.